Hello everyone, my name is Tony Madden and I am the regional manager for a company called Career Ready in Northern Ireland, whose sole purpose is to develop employability skills in young people. I spent 10 years in industry, 25 in further and higher education as a teacher, manager and head of school, and I'm now also an associate lecturer at Stranmillis College in Belfast. I've done lots of things over many years in the private, public and charity sectors, but by far the one thing that has given me most satisfaction is teaching. If you teach a class and it goes really well, there is nothing more rewarding. If it doesn't go well, as it often happens, then it's a chance to rethink what you did, improve it, and go back into that class fired with enthusiasm to make it better. There will be teachers and lecturers who have taught you that you will remember for the rest of your lives. That's the effect a good teacher can have on someone. It's a hefty responsibility, but one worth shouldering. Teaching well is a real challenge, but the rewards are incredibly high. If you love teaching, then it goes way beyond the classroom. As a teacher, I got involved in coaching a number of different sports. What I found most satisfying were the students who developed all the bad habits. I loved taking them back to basics, rebuilding their techniques, and watching them progress very, very quickly. Teaching skills never leave you, and that's where you get enjoyment for everything you do as a teacher. When I was at primary school many years ago, it was an all-female staff. Even at secondary school, it was predominantly female. It was only when I got into further and higher education that I noticed that there was a more even split between male and females. There's absolutely no reason why you need male teachers. So long as the teachers they have, regardless of their gender, are good role models and care about them. Nevertheless, I believe that more men should consider teaching for the wide range of benefits and rewards that they get from them, as I have done. Another good reason is that there tends to be more families missing a male role model than a female role model. So a male teacher can in some ways fill those gaps. I mean, 25 years in further and higher education. All of the evening classes I worked with were filled with adults who, for one reason or other, didn't have the right qualifications to get them promoted or a pay rise or to get them away from that dead-end job. Every year, I watched those people and those classes get promoted, get new careers, earn more salaries, and even some of them come back to be full-time or part-time lecturers. The qualifications that I've completed in my lifetime have allowed me to have a varied and very rewarding career in manufacturing, self-employment, management consultancy, computing, education, and now the charity sector. Qualifications also give you autonomy, and that means if you're well qualified and you have access to lots of resources and skills, you can get a job done without somebody breathing down your neck. It's always like being your own boss, and that is a great feeling. As a former head of school at an FE college, I brought in Stranmillis students every single year, and they were absolutely excellent. Every one of them was able to hit the ground running and slotted directly into complicated teaching timetables as if they'd been there for years. As teachers and managers, we learned so much from them and we loved their youthful enthusiasm. Hats off to the staff at Stranmillis for the job they do in preparing these young people to teach. However, in nearly 15 years of doing this, over 80% of the excellent students who came to me for teaching practice were young women. The few men who did come in were also excellent. And I always said that if I ever got a chance, I would do some work with Stranmillis to try and encourage more men into teaching. This was one of my reasons. Another one was that during my time, both my children were at primary school being taught by an all-female staff. Anytime they ever wanted any help with their homework, I would always try and help them. But they would say to me, "Daddy, men don't teach." I always found this very frustrating. I am now in a position as an associate lecturer at Stranmillis to do something about this. So I'm encouraging all you young guys out there who are even thinking about teaching as a career, or like me, never in a month of Sundays would even have considered teaching as a career, to go ahead and sign up. It is fantastically enjoyable and rewarding career, and certainly never dull.